Hi guys. Let me see if I need to adjust this light. This shit light as fuck. Hold on. Let's see, is that a little bit better? That's a little bit better. All right. So I'm going to do this live video on prepping for spell work. I didn't even think I would need to do a video on prepping for spell work, but apparently I do. And maybe I need to turn this light off. Yeah, that's a little better. A little natural lighting. Because the other shit was bright as hell. So I hope everybody can hear me and see me and stuff like that. Good. I'm working on my lighting. Yeah. I want y'all to see me. Hey, Angela. Hi. All right. So I didn't actually think that I needed to do a video per se on prepping for spell work, but apparently I do. Apparently I do. So over the weekend, I'm gonna say Friday. Friday, if you are not a part of my Infinite Energy group, you can go in and ask to be a part of it. And if I'm feeling it or whatever, when I do let people in, I will let you in. Okay. I have like criteria that you have to meet and stuff like that. I just don't let, unfortunately, anybody in my group and stuff. You have to, yes, it's on Facebook. It's called Infinite Energy, and it says Lady Duchess or whatever. So, I decided to do a prosperity ritual, and I decided to do a prosperity ritual and a road opener ritual with some guys, the guys that are in my group or whatever, last Friday. And so I was pretty excited about it. I was like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna help people, we're gonna do it together. And so I did it. So we did it. We did the group ritual. And so the issue or the problem that I had is that I was like, everybody need to put their phone on mute. Everybody needs to get in a good space, in a good place. Hello, that you guys can do proper spell work, so that you can concentrate. We can invoke the ancestors and stuff like that, because that was part of the spell work. For those of you who don't know, I am really delving more into the Ifa religion. I'm doing quite a few things. So that's like the journey that I'm on now. And I'm going to do more videos talking about my journey and stuff like that. But that's really not what this is about. So it's not what it's about. So I thought that most times when people do spell work and stuff like that, they kind of know, because it's just not putting some shit together and, okay, I'm gonna do a spell. So even if it's candle magic or fire magic or whatever it is you're doing, you still have to prep for it. And so I thought they understood that because most of them say that they do spell work already. So I'm just assuming that they already know. I was like, for this ritual, I want everybody to like cleanse and take a cleansing bath and kind of get yourself really together so that you're in the mood for it. This is the time we're doing it, blah, 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 blah. I hope the light isn't too bright. I don't know. I'm really trying to work on my light situation. So yeah, you missed them. Yeah, you do. So unless the spell is kind of like properly, you know, done, there's absolutely no way it's gonna turn out right. Or even what you expect if you don't put the right type of things together, energy together, and stuff like that. I do have a cleansing spell. I will give you that at the end of this. So anyway, I just thought that I would talk about how to kind of prep for a spell and kind of get yourself together for the spell so that it can kind of work. A lot of you guys are new, some people are old, and I was just like, I was telling people literally consecutively, please put your phone on mute. You know, you shouldn't want to have your television on or anything that's going to be distracting for you. Oh, okay. You don't want anything that's kind of distracting to you. You kind of want it quiet, and you want to put the kids to bed or put them in another room. Tell hubby to give you a minute and you'll talk to him later. But you can't be having side conversations and stuff like that. And you have to be pretty focused on what it is that you're doing. That was my goal. That was my goal. And so when the time came, when the time came, that's not, hi honey, that's not what happened. So when the time came, there's like 30 people in this ritual, and people are going in and out of the group chat, and I was like, what the fuck? And I'm trying to do it on a video. I'm trying to do a video. And then you have people walking. I guess they were walking to get somewhere where they could be quiet. You hear footsteps. I think somebody fucking burped. Like, you could literally, I heard somebody burp and shit. And I was like, really? And a couple of people told me that, you know, it did get quiet and stuff like that, but I was over it at that point. And yeah, somebody fucking burped. And I was like, did you pay for this to sabotage it for everybody else? That's like in my mind what I was thinking. Like, what was your point in doing it? And so, hi honey. So instead of going back and forth for people and taking myself out of my element on what I needed to do for everybody else, I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the ritual, and I'm just gonna record it in clips where they can still do it too. Thank you, East Oakland, organic dope. So I'll just do that where I'm not gonna be tripping on this, because I don't want to trip on this. I want to give them what they need in a dynamic way where it's going to change some lives. I still did it. I still did the ritual and everything, and I just did video clips. Keep in mind, it took me literally 2 hours to prep for the ritual, and I made them a part of that too. I sent them pictures, like literally almost step by step of the things that I was putting into the spell work in the ritual to make it work for them. That's something that I do want to offer them and stuff like that, maybe once or twice a month. So after that experience, hey, Katine. So after that experience, I was like, okay, so I'm going to better prep them next time for this, because you think that, oh, thank you. You think that it's easy and stuff like that, and it's not. And so I have to make that understood and known that you have to schedule. It's not just, okay, I'm good with magic, I'm gonna do some work or something like that. It's prepping, it's scheduling, it's aligning. Not so much as, okay, I'm aligning a day and a time, but so much as aligning your time to set this up for you in a great way. Thank you. So, so I was like, okay, so next time, because it was my first ritual with the group, and I was like, next time I'm going to, I already gave them some rules, but clearly this is something I need to talk about too. How to properly prep for a spell. So the first thing that I'm going to tell you, there's 3 steps. Three. 3 steps to talk about my weave. This ain't what this is about. So, step 1, schedule a time, schedule a good time period for your spell work. That means kids going to bed, no distractions. You don't want any distractions. I have a waterfall type by my front door, so pretty much that's what you're going to hear. You're going to hear me talk about that first, the setting the ambiance. You might want to have some type of music that your deity likes to hear in the background. You might want to do that. That's fine. That's part of setting the tone. It's part of getting everything together, setting the tone. You don't want to come home and then you don't want to come home and then you like just do some shit. Okay? You don't want to do that. You want to set the tone for your spell. Go take a shower. Go wash your ass. Get clean. Schedule a good time period with everybody. Make sure you take care of your husband. Make sure you take care of your kids. Make sure and then do your business. The second thing is make a list of everything that you need for your spell beforehand. You know that you need 2 white candles and your oil and the herbs that you're going to use. And, if you want music or anything with it, because music is an energy, then get your music and your songs together. Kind of guesstimate how long you think it's going to take you. I would do like an hour, maybe hour and a half with the music. Get that together. Like plan and obtain everything that you need with the incantation, with what you're going to say, if you're going to say anything, if this is purely getting things together and channeling your energy into fire, whatever the case may be, get everything you need necessary up front so you're not having to stop and go look for something. The third thing is, those are the 3 steps, is set up your stuff. Like before I do, like I told them that I was going to start at 10 o'clock. I started at 7. So I wasn't rushing anything. I started at 7. You gotta do your fire magic with your petitions and your oils and your herbs. And then I used pineapples and I wanted to make fresh hoodoo rice. So I know all these things were going to take time. I had to set up, because I'm using candle magic, I had to set up, the candles and inscribe their name on them and get their petitions together to match with that. And then the other things that I had to, so that took time. So literally like at 8:43, I'm like, okay, I'm finishing up now. So at 9 o'clock, I can just go and do whatever I need to do. Okay? Can we use power of emotional charge? What? Emotional charge with few items like candles, chalice, psalm book, and something symbolic to me. You can use whatever if you feel compelled to. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying make sure you prep for it. You understand what I'm saying? Like scheduling it, the right time, the moon phase, all of that has a conglomerate that goes with it too. Like I said, the best materials and stuff that you can actually get together, setting up your materials. No, I wouldn't do any impulse spell work. This is why your stuff doesn't work too, is because you're too emotional. A lot of y'all get mad and the first thing y'all want to do when y'all get upset with somebody is hex somebody. I don't recommend that because it's highly emotional and that shit could backfire. It really could, because you putting too much negative energy into it and you're not thinking, you just emotional. This is why I don't like to do spell work for people under the age of 25. See, Miss Bonita? If you rush it, again, it's all about timing. Prepare yourself, prepare your mind, prepare your spirit, prepare the energy, set the atmosphere. It's just like at church. It's just like when you go to church. The pastor just don't come out and start preaching, now does he? No, you have your praise team, and they set the atmosphere, they set the tone. Somebody's gonna pray to invoke the spirits. Do you see how the church and spell work is kind of the same thing? They're gonna pray because a prayer is a spell. They're gonna pray, invoke the spirits and everything else, and then once they get the spirits high and they've invoked it and everything else, then either one or two things: either take tithes and offering before he preach or after. Most times it's gonna be after because they really want to work the room. So after they've set the tone and everything else in church, what happens? The pastor comes out and he preaches his sermon. Now he got you all worked up and stuff like that, and then, you know, there you go. The same thing applies for your spell work. Remember, this is not a game. Even when you guys are contacting me for work and stuff like that, what kills me is when I say, where's your petition? Oh, I sent it. And it's like one sentence. No. Where's your effort? Where is you taking your time and you're thinking and I will send that shit back and be like, this ain't enough. And don't tell me to make it enough because I'm not. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, like, there's several process and several steps to making it work. This is a reason why too that it doesn't work. You do not ever take magic for granted. Don't take for granted that, you know, because I'm doing it right now, it's gonna hurry up. No, don't do that. Y'all have to realize that this is an extension of you. This is an extension of your energy. It's an extension of your power, your personal power. Especially if you're using a deity or something like that, you really need to, like, cleanse and step your game up and make sure that you are incongruent to the things that they want. Research, time, stuff like that. This is stuff that you have to do. Some of y'all think that magic is like a fucking ATM or something. You could just stick in your thoughts of what you want and it's gonna happen. No, it's work. It's like really work. Magic isn't an ATM. It's not some bullshit that you could just do. It's effort, it's time, it's energy. Some of y'all want to do spell work and you ain't even washed your ass. I'm serious. I mean, remember, ritual bathing and stuff like that, it purifies and it clarifies your energy and it cleanses you so that you can get the best results possible. That's all I'm saying. So you can get the best results possible. Wash your ass. Even if sometimes you think that you need to wash your hands or something, run some fucking water, okay? So, let's talk about that. Ritual bathing. Some of you guys don't get it. You guys don't understand what ritual bathing is. It's supposed to cleanse you and you air dry and stuff like that. Some people take like a shower and then they take a bath and they might put herbs and stuff in it or whatever. I mean, I'm just saying, like, do that. That's important. And if you guys want to know some things that you can use to do like a ritual bathing or anything like that, you can use, oh, thank you, Miss Happy Bless. Thank you, 333. All right, girl. As you mix in, you can do like salts and bless the water. You can charge it with your intention. You can put like the pink Himalayan salt in for tranquility and for cleansing. You can associate it with a particular candle, like pink for tranquility, blue for like wisdom. For spiritual matters, you can use purple, of course. If you're gonna do some love work, get you a red candle for like passion. For money and self-awareness, you can use green or yellow for money. I actually put a couple of pictures of my money, or thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. You can use crystals, and I use hoodoo rice. I have like my little bowls, and I took pictures of it. I think I still have it, but I posted them in my group. A lot of stuff I post in my group. So I might let me if I see if I have them in my phone, and I'll post them where you can post pictures or whatever. Thank you again, baby. And so I take ritual baths if I want to generate some money. So I will do certain things like that. Where do you get hoodoo rice? I make it. So if you're wanting to take a bath, which we all should be wanting to take a bath, you can get some bath salts, candles. Get you a white large candle. That way, like a 7-day candle in a glass. That way you don't always have to look for a candle. White is universal. Remember that, guys. You don't particularly need any other color than white. The volts of candles according to your need. You can get the little candles that run by battery if you can't have candles burning or whatever. Any type of essential oil like rosemary is really good to remove negativity. Lavender oil, sea salt, absolutely. I have a vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and peppermint that you can actually use to help you do like a little cleansing. And if you really want to get deep with it and stuff like that, you can actually take a couple of drops of your tea tea. If you're doing a protective bath for protection, you can use a couple of drops of your pee. I didn't say pour in a cup of piss. That's not what I said, because you know y'all be doing some extra shit. I said a little little drops of your tea tea to put in your bathtub and that is good for protection. I also am I a psychic? No. No. That's really, really good as well if you are wanting to do like a protective bath. But I'm just saying it happens. They be tripping. I'm trying to think what else. It's true. You can also put herbs and stuff in the bath. Cinnamon is good for attraction, for money, for pretty much anything. I think that's all on like, I think that's all for like bathing and stuff like that. So do that first. Thank you. Thank you. All right, honey. I don't think I've ever gotten $20 before. Thank you, Bonita. I think I've ever gotten it before. So I would do that first, you know. Can you bathe in spirit water? Sure, you can bathe in any kind of water. So I think that's important first, bathing and cleansing, and then setting the atmosphere. Like I said, setting the atmosphere is hugely important. Some people don't like to use anything. Like, I don't know if you can hear it now, but like I said, I have a fountain by my front door, so you can hear it in my den as well. But I normally have that, or I might have some type of music that's going to channel that type of energy. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Remember, you got to make, this is your spell work. It ain't nobody else's. Paprika for protection. Girl, you better not put that shit hot, ain't it? You gonna burn your hoo-ha. You might even, thank you, baby. You might even work on some frequencies too. Oh, you can hear it. You might work on some frequencies too if you are doing a particular type of spell work and you're setting the atmosphere, you're setting the tone. This is all about setting the tone, setting the atmosphere. And there's 10 frequencies I posted on my Instagram and in my group. Like 174 hertz is removes pain. 285 hertz influences the energy field. 396 hertz liberates you of like fear and guilt. 417 hertz facilitates change. 528 hertz repairs the DNA. 639 hertz heals relationships. 741 hertz awakens intuition. 852 hertz attracts your soul tribe, and 963 hertz connects with the light and spirit, if you can handle that. So that's something else besides meditating music and maybe rap songs or love songs. You can also use those frequencies to amplify an experience in meditation, and also, again, setting the atmosphere. Remember? Then, like I said, when you're talking about preparation, you can YouTube those hertz and you will find plenty of videos. Then again, preparation. If you're dealing with a certain type of deity, make sure that that's aligned with that as well. Make sure everything is aligned. So let's see. That's really it. And then gather everything you need. Get you a little basket or something. Binarial Beast, yes. Get you a little basket or something. And put all your stuff in that you're going to do spell work. So I hope that this helps. And I hope the next time I do another ritual, I don't want to be dealing with all that bullshit I was dealing with before. What about bathing in milk for cleansing? You can do that. You can do whatever. Listen, there are no right or wrong ways to use anything when using a bath. You know, milk is good for beauty. It's good for skin toning. It's really good for beauty. If you're doing things for beauty and if you're doing things for like beauty and stuff like that. What about fetishes and passion? And what then? I don't know what you're talking about. Talk about pentagram sex. I can't. I don't do that. I can't. You got 3 crates for supplies. That's what's up, Sabrina. So I hope this video helped you guys, or this live is helping you guys, so that you can kind of prepare yourself and be in a better position for spell work. Can I talk about reversals? What would you like for me to talk about reversals? I think everybody should be doing some type of reversal at least once or twice a year. Does this help? Good, Melanie. Good. I don't know. Thank you, new subscriber. I don't know until I do something happens and then I'm like, okay, I need to talk about this. So I feel like this is something that I needed to talk about. Is removing energy that a mate is sending you, should you do a bath? Thank you. I think that everybody, listen to me, magic is not a one-time thing. You should be implementing stuff into a ritual, your own ritual, weekly, monthly. I think everybody should be doing that. I don't think you should wait until, oh, I think somebody hexed me, now I need to do a reversal. Oh, I think somebody hexed me, I need to send it back. You need to always be doing stuff for psychic protection, people trying to attack you. You should always be doing stuff like that. Always, always, always. I have rituals literally every day of the week. Every day of the week. What's the best spell ritual or spell to use to get rid of genital warts? Well, I think genital warts are kind of permanent, darling. I think you get them hoes burnt off at an OBGYN at our clinic or something like that, baby. But I don't think they got nothing to do with magic. Your shit is magically fucked up. Shit. Ooh, they be trolling like e motherfucker. Blessings to you guys. Any other questions about spell preparation? Oh, Sheila, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much for sending me that. I appreciate that. Certainly wasn't expecting that. But I'm just saying, y'all, you know, it's they trolls, baby. They be tripping. How often should you clean your crystals? I'm going to say this is what I would do. You're very welcome. um, I would say you should cleanse them. I do it twice a month. I like the new moon. I like to charge my crystals a new moon for like new intentions and stuff like that. There's so many different perspectives on cleaning your crystals. You know, it's so many. So thank you. It's so many different that you can do. I like the new moon. Yes, they are, Gabe. Gabe. I like the new moon. I like to charge it by the new moon, new intentions, clean them. Some now, remember, some crystals you can't clean with, some you can clean with salt, but most of them that you can. A little warm salt and water. If you want the earth to charge them, you can put them in a little baggie and put them in the ground and cover them up. You can, so for the fire crystals, you can let the sun charge them and let them cleanse it in that as well. So it just depends, you know. Let me tell y'all something. Unless you're being real fucking extra, there really are no right and wrong to things, you know. The moon too, right? Yes, you can do I do the full moon, but you can do, you know, if you having like for protection and stuff like that, you could do about a full moon. It's true. Let's, because like some of y'all be like real fucking extra. Like real fucking extra. Aw, Visible Wonder. I'm glad that I could be of a service to you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have planned a domination foot spell. A domination foot spell. All right. So you want to know why y'all do extra stuff? Since we talking. I think that a lot of you guys, you want the results so bad. So you're going to put, thank you, Denise Robinson. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you very much. I think what happens is you want things to happen so bad that you get really desperate. And so if you hear this, and this work, you go, okay, well, I need to put out 20 things in. But I really want you guys to understand that magic is intentional. Magic is you manifesting. Magic is that. Magic is that. For new moon, it's new things, new jobs, new situations, new relationships. It's the new moon. So I just want you guys to remember stuff like that. Like, don't be so quick to get spell work. Don't be so quick to be trying to hex folks. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because at the end of the day, you're your greatest tool. It's your intentions. You can have the best setup in the world and the best altar and the best products and the best everything, and your heart ain't right, your intentions aren't right, and it will not work. Or you won't get the results quite the way that you wanted them. So be careful with that and be cognizant of that. You know, a lot of it is prepping. A lot of it is channeling the right emotion. Remember, if you're doing spiritual baths, if you're setting your ambiance, if you're setting the tone and things for that to happen, it can happen, but you got to do your work. Okay? And take your time. Don't rush through nothing. It's all about you. Like, it's all about you. I wouldn't be putting Florida water in your crystals. I mean, I guess you can. I don't. But that don't mean that I'm writing you wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the type of stuff that I don't want you guys doing. It's just being extremely extra and going overboard. And then you having so much anxiety behind what you've done that kills it too. Oh, thank you, Shauna. Y'all coming through tonight. Y'all coming through tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I just want you guys to get it. And I want you guys to get it in a great and mighty way. And y'all have to stop being so whatever. Like, it's like when you're a baby witch and you trying to do a spell and y'all ain't thinking about nothing but that. But there's other things that you have to be cognizant of too. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Clarice White. I appreciate that. What is a simple cleansing bath that's very effective? I would say, hold on, it's one I shared in my group. Let me see. It's apple cider vinegar. All right, so it's an apple cider vinegar bath, and is it safe to put a little ammonia in your spiritual bath? I wouldn't do that. That shit stinks. I wouldn't do that. Oh, thank you. The apple cider vinegar bath is like a really great remedy. It's really energetic and it removes blocks and it releases psychic toxins. Soaking in the apple cider vinegar is really beneficial. It eases skin issues, it detoxifies, and it restores to a natural pH balance. It's also rich in vitamins and minerals, and which can be absorbed through the skin. The onset of a cold can often be managed by energetic disturbances in the aura. Taking an apple cider vinegar bath will help the cold run its course and move those energetic debris out of your system. Again, you will run some warm water to make sure that it's relaxing to your touch. Don't fucking burn yourself. Don't be being extra. To my, I boil some water. Don't boil no water. Like, I have to say this stuff because I've had people do a love spell jar and they put, oh, I took the bullets from his gun and put it in a love jar for him. And then they wonder why he beat the shit out of her. Don't be extra. So you'll run some warm water that's relaxing to your touch. Don't add anything extra other than what I'm saying, okay? Adding 1 to 2 cups of apple cider vinegar to the bath water. Slip in a tub, ease your mind, and relax. Allow yourself to become completely embraced by the spirit and the energy. You can visualize the energetic toxins and debris being drawn away from your body and the aura into the bath until it's neutralized. I would then, just because I do always turn over, all the way over, like 3 times. I don't know, because 3 is my number. Be sure to allow your head to be submerged for a few moments and stuff like that. And the base of your neck and head is one of the major places we take on straight energy. It's a major place. Major place that you take on energy. So you can also use this, you can do affirmations while you're taking this bath. You can speak to whatever that you're going through into this bath and leave it there. If the smell of apple cider vinegar is offensive to your nose, because it can be kind of strong, when I'm popping the trolls, won't give up. It comes with the territory. I've learned that now. That's why I guess I got to put people in position to delete, block. My thing is, if you have to keep, like, Gabe, if you have to keep blocking people or blocking out what they say, just fucking block them, period. You ain't got to hide them from the channel. Block their ass. If it's kind of offensive to you, then you could take some peppermint oil and drop, because the peppermint also is a detoxifier, and it uplifts the senses, and it eases the mind and emotions. And if you don't have peppermint oil, eucalyptus too. Eucalyptus might have you wide the fuck open, but eucalyptus oil or peppermint oil, 5 to 10 drops should work. But that's like the best detoxifying bath that I think that you can use and that will work. Can you do the bath then shower right after? Typically you want to air dry. So I would wait until you have air dried and stuff like that, and then if you want to take another shower because of the apple cider vinegar or whatever, sure. But I would always say shower first, and then take a cleansing bath. Yeah, that's what I would say on it. I hope this helped you guys. I hope this helped you guys. What do I use most of the time? Aw, good job. I'm glad I helped you. Herbs that I use most of the time, it just kind of depends on what I'm doing. But I will say I like to use fresh herbs. Good. I like to use fresh herbs. I like to use fresh sage, fresh thyme, fresh mint leaves. Those are my like go-tos. I love hibiscus. I love rosebuds. I love cloves. Cloves are good for money. Basil, fresh basil. I love using fresh herbs. Those are like some things go to. Cinnamon sticks, honey. As far as oils, whether it's essential or hoodoo, I like Van all the time. I love Van oil, which I make them myself. The special, let me see what special oil. Prosperity oil for my prosperity work. My love and domination oil for my love and domination spells. Master Key oil. Master Key oil is great, and you can use it for anything, and even healing. Thank you for saying it. Healing oil for like headaches and stuff. One of the components that I have in my healing oil is lemongrass. So lemongrass is a great herb to use as well. I hope this video helped you guys. Goat's milk is, what about goat's milk and stuff? Goat's milk is good to bathe in and wash your face in and do beauty spells with. Is prepping for hexes the same steps? Pretty much, yeah. When I'm saying prepping or preparing for a spell work, I'm talking about every fucking thing. And if you talking about hexing and doing bang for magic, where do I buy my Van oil? I make my own Van oil, and I sell it in my store. If you're talking about doing bang for magic, you really better be careful with that. You better be prep. You better make sure that's really what you want to do. Thank you. If you guys do want to check out my website and the things that I have and I make and the readings and everything else, you can go on it. It is www.magicalladyduchess.com, and that's MAGICKAL ladyduchess.com. And I do suggest that you guys, it's 44 minutes, this video. Go back and rewatch it and take notes and stuff like that. Oh, hello from Mexico. So, what incense would I recommend for protection? They have protection incense. I don't really use incense for that, but they have a black hot foot powder, which is an incense, and it's black. It comes black in a big old 1-pound bag. You can use that. You can use that for protection and stuff like that. And you can burn it, and it comes in a powder, so it's not an actual incense stick, but it's like a powder. You always have your pen and pen. You should. I be trying to give out some good information. Thank you, Quita Moon. I appreciate that. So if there is nothing else, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this live. I hope that you have learned some things from it. Come back and rewatch it and take notes and, you know, research what I said and, you know, add to it. Don't be extra. What can you do for energy? Drink water and rest. Cleanse, center, ground yourselves. You guys have to understand that we are made with electric. We have electrical currents going through us. So you have to do things to recharge. Rest, drink water, ground yourself, get into nature. You know, you guys don't realize that we are electrical currents. We are electrical beings, and you have to do things to recharge it. You know, some of you guys are doing so much in your life, giving away things to people, your energy, your time, and you're not doing anything for yourself. Make sure you do that. Do I think I can make myself look any whiter? Boy, that's the life, first of all. And second of all, I love being melanated. And I wish I was darker. So making myself any lighter, that's bullshit and crazy. Bye, troll. I love being black, baby. Love being black. And my mother that raised me was darker than this. So, and I love my mama. So, whatever. I love my color. Now, I ain't got nothing against the white folks, but I love being me. Thank you, Brittany. So, y'all have a good night. Gabe be on it. He be on it. Black is not just beautiful. Black is magical. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you guys for watching me and stuff like that. And keep watching me, keep following me, share my videos, like, subscribe, comment. I do respond to them. You guys have a great night. I love you guys. Good night. Have a wonderful week. I can tell you a ritual before y'all get off right now. Listen, every Sunday, set your intentions for the week. Make a list of things that you want to accomplish. Get you a green candle, get you a white candle. If you can, get my prosperity candle that's on my website. But get you something. Write your petition for the week. Really, I'm so serious. Do it before you go to bed. Speak to the universe. Tell it how you want your week to be. Make notes of every day what happened. And then at the end of the week, say, okay, Duchess, my week was like this. I did this. I did that. I was more focused. I was more accomplished. I was more this. Start a ritual. You guys, don't just do this sometimes. If you about that life, apply it to your life all the time. This is applicable to you. Many blessings, guys. Good night.